Hey guys, you're watching you one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to an episode of Let's Build a City. Two things I want to do today. First thing, what's going on? Oh, I'm in I'm in third person. My little guy is right behind my cursor. Look at that. I'm so far away. Come here, little man. Hey. I have no idea what happened there. There we go. I'm in first person again. Beautiful. I want to get some wind turbines going. That's what's going to cause our energy here, produce our electricity. We thought of the idea to do this when we were doing the prison and we were making that coal generator. We thought electric would be really cool for the city. It's nice and clean, green energy. We've done it on Let's Build a City Series 1 as well. I think they just look really, really nice. Especially, this is going to look even better than on Series 1 because these are going to be on a hill. On a mountain edge. Now, this mountain we will actually end up making higher. And I want it to be snow-capped. It's going to be probably end up being a lot higher. And I want it to be snow-capped. I want to have like a ski lift and a ski track on it. So these are going to be a little bit lower down. And then, at last, we're going to be adding the Zono City or something sign, like the Hollywood sign. Zono Wood, probably. Something like that, because you guys keep saying about it. Okay, so we will do it. I did say that we would do it. Okay, I think around here is a pretty good height. Like one here, one here, one here. 3 or 4, we only have to build one, and I'm fortunate enough to be able to copy and paste them. They're not the easiest things to build, though. They look, when you first think of it, I got a cough. I had this, like, bit stuck. So disgusting, doesn't it? I had a bit stuck in my throat. At first, they look pretty simple. They're only giant windmills. But the toughest thing is getting the propellers to look right. To getting them to look the right shape, the right size, the right scale. I think on Let's Build the City Season 1, I done the blades really nicely, but I think they were a little bit too big. We overdone them a little bit. So this time, I want to try and do them a little bit of a better size. So we're going to do a hollow cylinder. What do we want? Got confused, had a brain fart, didn't know the command, but I've remembered it now. We need to do / hollow cylinder, because I don't want to get stuck in the middle. We want it out of a white block. Would quartz be better, to be honest? I know. Shut up, cow. Snow could work. No, I'm going to do it out of snow. Snow, 80. Hollow cylinder, 80. Radius of, I'm going to do 3 to begin with. It's got to start small and go bigger. Oh, I made a screenshot as well. 3, and then height 5 for the minute. So you want it to start off pretty chunky and then get thinner at the top. That's too chunky, though. That's way too chunky. Undo. That's the mistake that I made on the last one. I made them too big. They don't need to be that big. If they're too small, they look a little bit flimsy. But I think that's too big too. Undo. We're going to go 3. Oh, I'm just changing the height, aren't I? Yeah, I'm just... Oh, so 3 was too big? Okay, 2. 2's better. Yeah, and then goes to 1. They're quite thin. I think I wanted to go a little bit higher, though. I think I'm going to go to 12 on the height. And then from here, it gets thinner. So we'll put these in here. And then we want to go 1. I think I might have saved another screenshot. And 25. Let's get out this way. Nowhere near high enough, but it is good. I like that. Although it is square, because it's white, you can't tell. It looks round because it's so white. So no, I'm happy with that. It needs to be higher though. I'm going to go another 15. Oops. Undo. We done it on the one block over. We'd have had a squiffy thing. Okay, that might be too high. Trouble is, when you look at the bottom, it looks shorter. Then when you back off, you realize how big it is. No, that's good. I think that's a really good height, in fact. Okay, we're going to put the top on here now then. So we want the top to be... Let's cover these up. Like this. front and back, sides as well. So it's going to be a little bit bigger. Then we want to come out this way, that way, one more, then start getting smaller like that for the back. That's pretty good. And then for the front, it doesn't really need to come that much further. I'm going to say a couple of blocks. Then we're going to come up the next layer like this. We'll fine tune it, the shape of it, afterwards. At the moment, it's going to look a little bit blocky. We'll fine tune it once we get the, I'm going to call this the head of it. Once we get the head, the right sort of shape and everything, we'll then change it a little bit. We do luckily have a middle point. I forgot about that. You definitely want a middle point on these things. So we'll add another one maybe, like this. Yeah, as you can see, it looks very flat at the moment. So, and I think that's how I want to leave it. I want to cap it off like that. So, very square. Let's try and add some, we can get away with quartz slabs, I think, and stuff for a little bit of detail. I want to shape this more like that. Perfect. So let's do that on the other side. That was like that and that, I think. No, I've done something slightly off. That's better. Yeah, okay, that's now in line. And then we want to do the same thing with this part, sort of round it off a little bit. No, that looked a little bit too small. Like that. And there, put that one on. Put that one on, and that one on. Take that one away. Take that one away. Put that one there. Okay, happy with that. I'm very, very happy with that. Along the top, I want to add, maybe it needs a couple down here as well, actually. Look a little bit flimsy there. Do the same on this side. I like it. I like things to look like that they would be able to support the weight. Maybe we don't go with slabs. Maybe we stick with, we haven't used any quartz yet. Oops, there you go. Haven't used any quartz yet, so I don't really want to use them now if possible. We'll keep it all exactly the same texture. That I'm very, very happy with. So then the blades go straight onto that, you see. Looks pretty good. So far it looks pretty good on the high. We can always make it bigger if it looks a little bit weird later on. So, I think I want to have a nice big connection here. You don't want it to snap. And then I think the blades are going to start here. So, this is the hard thing. Windmills in Minecraft, easy. They have 4 blades. Or 2 blades or whatever. Most of them have 4 blades. So you can do one that way, one that way, one that way, and one that way. Or you can do them diagonally. It doesn't matter. However, a wind turbine has 3. Now we know in Minecraft diagonals aren't the easiest. And this is a tricky thing to do. You can either have one go... It's always best to have one pointing in the same in a straight direction. Don't try and do all 3 at an angle because it gets very, very difficult. But this is wrong. If you've done that and that... Oops. That and that... I don't think that that's technically gonna end up being right. At this scale, it looks okay. It looks like there's the same distance or the same angle there, there, and there. However, when you get further and further out, I think you'll probably find that it might not line up quite as well. If it does, I'll be happy. I remember way back when I done the original one on the City Series 1, that I had a lot of trouble. That was back on Xbox. I had a lot of trouble getting the angles right. It seems to be working out okay. Maybe the first time around I was just being silly and I placed the blocks wrong to begin with, and it sort of made it really hard work for me. Because no, it is. It is looking that way. See how this angle here is the same as this angle? But this one looks a little bit more acute, is the correct word for it. I don't know what it'll be like once we get the bigger blades, because obviously the blades are going to have to be bigger than this anyway. Let's try and make some bigger blades. So this is bigger, but obviously we want them longer as well, but we want them even fatter than that. I'm going to go underneath it. And I think I want them either 2 or 3 blocks in thickness. So they're actually going to end up being quite thick. A little bit thicker. A little bit thicker. Quite a fair bit thicker, I think. Underneath again. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Once we've got one done, everything else should fall into place. Now, is that about the right length? It's not. We need it a lot longer than that. For the height of what this is, we need it a lot longer. Let's go longer then, and then we'll see what if the width is good. A lot of just testing and then flying back and having a look. Don't get too far ahead with this one, because if you place down too many blocks and it ends up being wrong, it's a lot more to fix. Weather clear. Go away, Ray. No one likes you. Okay. That, at the moment, it looks grossly way too big. But once you get the other 3, it will match up. I think that's a really perfect distance. Width-wise, though, I still don't think it's thick enough. These are really thick blades on these things. I'm going to go underneath again. I'm going to add another 1 layer. And then I'm going to start thickening it up a little bit. So, I need to go underneath here as well. Like that. Like that. Yeah, maybe like that. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it very similar to... How would I... Very similar to... I suppose a sail. A boat sail, maybe? And I'm going to add these ones on the bottom. Like this. Now, you need to make sure when you do these on the other 2 blades... that you make sure you get the thicker part... all on the same side of the blade. So this... If you looked at it that way... They're on... Ooh, there. There you go. They're on the left side of the blade. It's a camera. It's backwards. Don't blame me. It's on the left side of the blade, okay? So make sure when you do the other 2 blades that you also do it on the left side. You'll know if you've done it wrong because it will look wrong. Okay. Getting better. However, blades are not dead straight on these. Okay, I don't know if they're called blades, but they're not dead straight. The bottom edge is straight, but then the top edge is a slight curve, I suppose, for wind deflection. So what we're going to do now is we're going to add another layer on the top, but not starting from the very top. I'm going to start from about here, and I'm going to add another line, and I'm going to finish this layer just before the end as well, like that. So now, as you can see, it sort of bulges. We get that sort of bulge shape. I think I want to do one more at the top, and I'm going to add another one here. Maybe this will go too far. Hard to tell at the moment. No, I think that's about right. So what we're going to do now is where it starts to get thicker, we're just going to add a few more blocks at the thicker section. Like that. And I think we're pretty good. Ooh, one more there. That looked a little bit odd there, didn't it? That's better. Okay. I think we're good. I think that's one good blade. Now we need to do that another 2 times. The straight one is a little bit easier, but we need to do it over here now. Now, I'm probably going to try and do this on camera if I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 blocks. Approximately. It's not going to make that much difference at this length if you're 1 or 2 blocks out. Let's start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What did I say? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Did I say 21? Did I say 21? I'm going to start there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I thought I said 20 something. I'm going to take a few away. It looked too long anyway. 20, 19, 18. So you really want this to be higher than the bottom of that one in the perfect world, which it is. Okay, That means we're heading the right way. I'm going to add definitely 1 block underneath because it looks like too much of a gap there. In thickness completely, we've got 1, 2, 3. Well, I think at the thinnest points, it's like 1, 2, 3 blocks. So we'll put these in underneath. But most of the work will be done on the top side of this blade to try and close that angle up a little bit. Okay, that does need a little bit of fine-tuning. Definitely needs a little bit of fine-tuning on that blade, but I'm not going to worry about it too much at the moment. Okay, more blocks on the top. I don't really want to cut away. Obviously, we won't be building loads of them together. I can just copy and paste them. But for those of you that do want to follow along, I don't want to leave you out. I don't want, for the people that don't know how to build it or don't think that they can build it on their own, I want to try and give you a little bit of a guide. It's not the... I'm not doing a tutorial on it, but it's just maybe help a little bit. Okay, that's good. Now, the blade, the thicker part needs to be on the bottom side of this one, not on the top. Otherwise, it wouldn't go round properly. So I'm going to start here. There's no... I'm not specifically like working out mathematically what blocks I need to put them on. I'm pretty much just guesstimating. And then once all 3 are on, you can then stand back and see, oh, I didn't go far enough on this one, or oh, I went too far on that one. And you can clearly see then. So at the moment, it looks pretty much the same. So this one now needs to come down this side. Looking good so far. Let's get underneath it. There we go. The straight one, much simpler. Much simpler to do. It's a straight line on one edge and then a curve on the other edge. Does it go right to the bottom? Looks like it, yeah. Have that one and add that one right there. Okay, back off. Do they look like the same blade? Pretty much, apart from the middle is just off. We're 1 block off on the middle. Easily fixed, though. Easily fixed by doing that. And now the middle is this block, because we're going to have the next part, this one, the thicker part is going to be on this layer here. Okay, 18 blocks. Well, it might not be 18 blocks. This might have to be less than 18 blocks because the diagonal always ends up being longer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm going to say 15 would probably make... Oh no, it looks way shorter. Okay, maybe we need to go longer then in Minecraft. In real life, a diagonal is longer than a straight edge. But maybe in Minecraft, it's not. We're looking approximately the same. Approximately the same. I think I'm going to add another 1 block. Now, we want the sticking out part, as I said, on the left-hand side. So it'll be... This side is the part that pokes out more, and that side is... This side is the curved side. No, I was wrong. It's the other way. That's why you got to double check. This is the curved side. So we want to have that like that. Oops. We want to have this going up on this side and on the other side. So we want that there. Ooh, click, I missed one. Missed one. Like that. And then we want this to sort of curve. Now, as I said, 3 blocks is the sort of goal, that number that we want to hit. So I think we'll probably be about there with this one. But as I said, we want it to curve out a little bit, especially at this bottom as well. Like that. Do this one. And we should pretty much be there. We should have 3 blades now. Okay, we've got the 3 blades. That top one, though, the one that faces straight up, isn't quite long enough, it seems. And I really don't like the middle. I don't think the blades are even wide enough yet. Needs a little bit more work. I'm going to work on it off camera, and I shall be back. After a little bit of work, there was a simple solution. And it was to make everything 1 block wider. So the sticking out part's like the 3-dimensional part. Instead of being just 1 block thick, it's now 2 blocks thick. And then I added another one to the back edge of everything. And I added 1 block to the front edge of everything. And I think that looks superb. I really, really like it. So now I want to try and add some color. I was thinking some red after looking at some wind turbines of real life. Some of them have some color on them, some of them don't, but some of them do. And I really sort of like the ones that had a little bit of red on them, on the blades here. So I'm thinking at this edge, just a little bit. They have just a thin sort of band of red. So I thought we'd do one there. Yeah, no, that works. A thicker though. It works, but it's got to be a thicker one. That one, and that one. That one, and that one. Ooh, get under there. Good. Good. And make sure we've got them all on the back as well. That one, that one, that one. Okay, same on this side. So how many blocks in was from the edges that? It was only like 2 to 4 sort of in. So if we done the same thing here, like this. Oops, not that one. I've got hiccups. Please, hiccups, go away. I don't like you. And let's just back off again. It looks really cool on the map. It looks like a wind turbine from the map. I can't wait to see what this looks like in overview, though. You know, from the bird's eye view. These will look so, so cool. It doesn't look like we're going to have time, unfortunately, today to do the Zono Wood sign. But we will do it, okay? We will put Zono Wood written over there. In fact, it's going to be on in front of the airport terminal. That's where it's going to go, and we'll dress it up nicely with some trees and some bushes and stuff like that. Make it an actual feature of the world. Oh yeah, I forgot the back on that one. Okay, don't forget that. Like that. I think just 2 blocks works the best for up there. But I think I forgot some on the back here. Yeah, like that. It looks so good. I might put red in the middle here as well. I made the middle point stand out a little bit more. No, I don't like that. I liked it better white. 100% better white. Like that. We might put a little red band, though, here. Oops. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Replace that one back that I broke. Same at the top here. Like that and like that. They do blue ones as well. I thought blue could look quite nice, but I decided to go with red. And then I think for this one, I'm going to put it on this layer. Is that a new cave sound noise? That isn't the normal twinkle, twinkle, twinkle that it usually does. But that was a really weird, deep breathing voice I heard then. Okay, that looks totally awesome. Really, really cool. More of them, though. We need more of them. I like that. That looks so cool. Okay, so let's get some more. Can I rotate the blade? Obviously not automatically, but can on like the next one I have the blade turned by 90 degrees. I know I can rotate this way, but I don't know about the other way. I'm going to do some experimenting, and I shall be back. Okay, so I've been doing some experimenting, and I think this might work. I haven't tried it 100% yet, but I'm copying and I'm pasting just the tower because I want to get some of them, just some of them, at a different rotation to others, just so they don't look all the same. So I'm just pasting down just the tower sections, hopefully with enough distance between them. I don't mind them if they sort of get close, but as long as they don't touch. I think I want more. I want 5 or 6. And obviously we don't get too close to the runway. I don't mind going near the airport. We don't want to go near the runway, because obviously that's probably not going to end too well. But 5 looks good. Now, try this. What we're going to do is we're going to select this bottom left corner of just the blade, because this blade goes straight onto that end of that red. So that's the bottom left back edge. And then we want to go to the top, and we want to select the front, so we get the 3D section as well. And we want to make sure that we nail the very edge of it as well. We don't want to cut off a fin. So make sure that we're definitely over the front. Grab that edge. Then I'm going to go down to the very middle point. No, I should tell you what I should do is I should stand right on here. And I'm going to copy. So we should have just copied the blades. We can test this by going over here and just paste. Now we should have perfect blades. Oh, apart from the 4 or 5 blocks on the front there. Okay, that's good to remember. So what you can do though is we can do rotate Y, X, Z, I think it is, which is 0, if you don't want to rotate, would be 0, 0, 0. If we do 90 on the first one, paste, it turned it that way. Okay, undo. Let's do -90, and then do paste. It should be back to normal. Good. Undo. Now if we do 0, so that one didn't do it. Let's try this one, 90. Paste. I'm stuck in it. Okay, that's put it on its back. Okay. Undo. We just got to try. There must be a correct one. We do -90. I'm going to paste again just to make sure that we've got it back again. Yeah. Undo. So maybe the last one. We'll change that to 0. Change that to 90. Paste. And there we go. We've got the blade at a different angle. Now we were slightly off because obviously that angle isn't the same as this one here. But I think together they should look okay. So, undo. What we should be able to do now is sit on top of this one in the same spot that we copied it, paste it, and hopefully have the blade at a different rotation. Of course, you could do them all the same, and it would look fine. But I just thought it would be interesting. Oh, undo. We weren't very well centered by the looks either. Let's try it here. There's a center point that we've missed. Oh, one block over. This one right here. Like that. I think we're a little bit too high as well. Okay, we're a little bit too high. It was on that block, but come down 2. Undo. Maybe it is easy just to have them all the same. I would love to have them at different angles though. And then do. Take that one away. Now, when we come over here, yeah, that one is, we can definitely see that the straight one's longer because on there. I can reduce that though. I can 100% easily reduce that. It doesn't look bad, but according to the map, it is slightly longer. Mind you, it would. It would when they're on diagonal. No, it would look like that. Can I zoom out on here? Yeah, you see how that looks like it's longer on the right side than the left side? But it would do from the top when something got diagonal. No, that's fine. Yeah, no, that's correct. Mathematically correct. So, if I done that again, and I rotated another 90, I have no idea what it'll do if I rotate another 90, but let's paste it now. So now we've got the straight one pointing down. So that gives us a third different rotation. We should be able to get a 4th rotation as well. So we'll have 2 that look the same. This one should be the same as the first one, because they're the furthest ones away. So if I stand over here, we're going to have to get the position exact again. We're going to just try it at the very top. It's going to be off, I know, but paste. Yeah, we need to go down. Probably, what was it, like 3 blocks? Oh, could have just done that then. Paste. Whoops, come on, fly. I didn't want to fall all the way down. It takes forever to get back up. Now, are we in the middle? No, I need to come down, I think, 1 more block by the looks. That's where I was. I'm going to go that one. Undo. Paste. Perfect. Got it. So that one goes right there. Finish off this red, or we'll fix this red again. That one, and that one. So we've now got 3 at different angles. Now if I rotate it again, we get the fourth one. So it should be the two diagonal ones facing towards the right. So I should be able to guess it was like that spot, wasn't it? Or something around here. I need to go that way by maybe 1 block. Undo. Paste. No, by that one again. By one again. One more. That one. Undo. Paste. Okay, there we go. Nicely dead in the middle again. That one and that one. And then if I rotated it once more by 90, it would put it back to where it was originally, which would put on the far one so it doesn't look like they're the same. That looks cool though on the map. Oh, I can't wait to back off and see them all. It's going to look so good on overview. And obviously we can just add more if we want to as well. There's nothing wrong with us just adding more blades and stuff. So this one is right there. Sweet. Look at that. Oh, that looks so cool. Right behind the hospital there. Go way over here. Oh, yeah. 100%. That's really cool to have them at the different angles as well. Can't wait to see what it looks like on overview. We definitely need more, though. 5 is not enough. I want more. I want to cover that side of the mountain in them pretty much. But for now, I'm very impressed. We can have a look in the shader pack as well. I don't think it's really going to make too much of it. It might make it look better with the shader pack. It'll look very bright. Come on now. Load up. There we go. Come on! We're at the end. I've worked so hard. We're getting close. Getting close. Got to get them into render distance again. There we go. Oh, no. They look better with the shaders. Turn my HUD off. Oh, check those out. Yeah, it's worth going through the effort to get them at different rotations. Really, really is worth the fly on my foot. Definitely is worth the effort getting them at different rotations. It just looks like there's more movement there. Anyway, that's going to do it. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe. We shall see you in the next episode, where we might do the Zono Wood sign. Bye!